Hey guys, wow! Wow, thank you guys so much everybody for coming. I'm so excited that you guys are here. This is my first Super Bravo Tuesday. So guys, we have so much to cover tonight. This is so exciting. We have a few special guests who are calling in. I can't wait for you guys to see who that is. And before we get started, let's go ahead and let everyone pile in, into the room. Oh, we have an extra. No, let's kill this off. No echoes, guys. All right. Let's get organized and act like we know what we're doing. All right, everybody's piling in. Guys, tonight it's so exciting. So we're going to be talking about the Real Housewives of New York. We're going to go over the Shahs of Sunset reunion, Real Housewives of Atlanta. I just did an interview with Giovanna, so I can't wait to talk to you guys about that. We're going to talk about Below Deck, and I have some news for you guys. I don't know if you're going to be too excited, but somebody gets fired. Yeah, this one actually kind of burns me. We're going to talk about $1 Million Listing Los Angeles, what's to come, and most exciting, Real Housewives of Potomac, because that's coming in August, so that's right around the corner. But, all right, guys, we have 45 people in the room. This is so exciting. Everybody go ahead, pile in. Before we get started, I do have a special guest I want to go ahead and kick off my Super Bravo Tuesday with. I don't want to keep all of her time, but she did call in. Guys, we're going to cover the topic tonight, Real Housewives of New York. She can't sound off on the topic, so I at least want to have her come in and say hi to everybody, and thank you so much for showing your support. I'm going to go ahead and bring in Elise.
Hi, darling.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I just had to come and wish you luck on your first live podcast.
I'm so excited about this, Elise. You know, I started this whole channel about a month ago, and as you know, you came on and I got to do an interview with you, so it was so exciting, and we got to learn a little bit more about you, but thank you so much for showing your support.
Oh, of course, and I love doing the interview with you because you actually let me talk. Now what
I love that. You're like, besides the first 10 seconds where you just introduced me and didn't give me a word in.
Right. So,
well, no, go ahead.
I'm excited for you. So tell me about the format of the show.
Okay, so Elise, we're gonna do a Super Bravo Tuesday live every Tuesday. We're gonna do it at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So what we're gonna do is kind of go over the current events of what's going on in Bravo, and hopefully I have Bravo celebrities like you who are generous enough to lend your time to me and come on and join us.
Oh, well, I think you're going to have great success, and I'm going to push my girl Leah to come on and say hello to you on one of these also.
I appreciate that. I actually almost had an interview with her sister Sarah, but I know that Sarah was a little bit I just know that they're super strict contracts, so nobody really knows what they can and can't say. So understandably, when the show's over, I'll definitely have Sarah and Leah on.
Yeah, good.
Yes. All right. And just make sure that's on. And then before you go, because again, I know that I'm keeping your time. You're over there on the East Coast. It's past 9 p.m. Do you mind if I just ask you maybe 3 questions just for the fans, just to kick off tonight's Super Bravo Tuesday?
You can ask. Hopefully I can answer them. I may not be able to, but I'll try.
That's fair. At least I promise I'm not going to bombard you. Okay, so question number 1. Everybody is so excited to see and meet more of Erica. Throughout the season, can you at least throw us a little bit of like an inkling? Do we at least get to see a little bit more Erica?
You'll see a little bit of Erica this Thursday.
A little bit of Erica this Thursday.
Yeah. Elise goes to the party, Erica leaves.
Okay, fair enough. I like that. That's kind of like, well, I was going to say kind of like Sonia, but Sonia always goes to the party and then still leaves the party the same way that she showed up. So maybe that's not a good comparison. Okay, and then question number 2. Everybody wants to know, is Leah your new favorite housewife on the Real Housewives of New York?
Of course.
Yeah, you guys are bonding.
Yeah, we're tight. Yeah.
I love that. All right, and then this is the last one. I had to actually write this down because this wasn't a fan. Actually, I mean, he is a fan, but he's also my fiance, and he's in the other room. And he said, I just wanted you to ask Elise which one is her favorite of the 3 kettle flavors, because his is cucumber mint, and we get to see you.
Yes, I love cucumber mint.
Is it cucumber mint?
Yes.
I love that. All right. Okay, so he's watching right now. He's going to be so excited.
Okay, well, give him my best, and I hope to meet you guys in person one day.
Of course, and if you ever make it down to Palm Beach or South Florida, make sure to give me a call.
I always make it down to South Florida. And Palm
I'm
Beach.
grabbing you a drink. I'm going to meet Erica. I've already met Elise, but I'm meeting her.
Deal. Absolutely.
All right. Bye, Elise. Thank you.
Bye. Thanks.
Guys, how awesome was that to kick off our Super Bravo Tuesday? So exciting. So we have so many people in here, so many more people that we're going to be talking to tonight. I'm going to end up bringing on Sherelle from Sherelle's World, who I just want to start before I get into the topics. Sherelle has been so generous to me. She's really brought me onto her channel and showed me the ranks and everything on what to do, what not to do. I can't talk right now. You want to know why, guys? Cheers, I have my champagne for Super Bravo Tuesday, and I hope you guys have your champagne too. So all I wanted to do is give a proper shout out to Sherelle. Thank you so much, and let's get started on our topics for Super Bravo Tuesday. All right, guys, so topic number 1, we're gonna go over the Shahs of Sunset. So Shahs of Sunset, this was absolutely a crazy part 1 of the reunion. I don't even know where to start. First of all, the fact that Gigi came to the reunion high, that's almost iconic in its own right, because I wasn't, and I hate to say this because I'm usually all things Bravo. I wasn't a huge fan of the Shahs of Sunset, but this season really brought me in. Gigi's pushing her CBD line, and no kidding, no joke. She shows up to the reunion and she's stoned to the point where she puts on the glasses and she's ready to go. You know, so it's interesting to see her. She's ready to be there with the conflict, even though she's chill and she's just munching away. We get to see Reza. Reza obviously addresses the issues with his husband, MJ, not being there for MJ when she was having a complicated pregnancy. It's one thing after another. I'm curious what you guys think. I do want to bring somebody into the room, somebody who I love, somebody who I get so excited to speak with all the time. I don't mean to get this excited, guys, but again, it's Super Bravo Tuesday. So thank you guys again so much for joining in, and I have to bring her on right now. And please, guys, call in. I'm going to share the link. If you call in, that way you guys can come in with me. Hold on 1 second. Let me go ahead and copy it to the clipboard. Again, guys, this is my first Super Bravo Tuesday, so be easy on me. And welcome Sherelle from Sherelle's World.
Hi, Adam.
Hi, Sherelle. How are you?
Great. I mean, awesome start. Elise was amazing. Listen, the Shahs of Sunset, insane. Okay. Gigi, she admitted to being high.
Isn't this crazy? This is a crazy start. What's going on right now?
With the Shahs? I mean, Listen, I don't think Reza and MJ will ever get back on the right track. They keep trying, but it's just not working. What do you think do you think people just grow apart after 30 years?
Well, I feel like people definitely grow apart, but I also feel like, especially in this situation, like, I'm kind of wondering, because again, Cheryl, we've had this conversation many times. We know how it works with Bravo. In order to sustain yourself on a Bravo reality show. Oh, that's awesome, guys. Perry Sanders said, let me in. Oh, wow, Perry, I'm definitely gonna let you in. Thank you for the super sticker. All right. All right, hopefully it lets Perry in now. Second, let's see. All right, guys, but anyways, we're going to keep it going when it comes to the whole Shahs of Sunset situation. Yes, this was crazy. Sherelle, I was confused when it comes to the whole relationship with Reza and Gigi, actually, because, again, when it goes back to storylines, was he trying to compensate for a storyline that he didn't have with MJ anymore?
Ooh, Adam.
I know.
I mean, you're right. You know, they have to put out good storylines or they won't return. He could have been. Isn't that crazy? But I don't think the Shahs is, I think that it's genuine. I'm just thinking that maybe, like he said, he's in a good place right now with Gigi. She's changed a little bit since she had the baby. She still gets high, but that's a weird situation. No, I believe it's a true storyline.
Well, okay, so if you believe that's a true storyline, I know that, we like to play this game back and forth. And if you guys haven't seen, and I'm sure a lot of you have, because a lot of you guys had come here from Sherelle's world. So thank you so much.
Mhm.
But if you guys haven't seen, Sherelle really likes to give an opinion, and I usually try to keep it straightforward. But I'm curious, Sherelle. Gigi says in this this part of the reunion, the first part, that 5 days after giving birth, she was back to getting high.
Is that? Some people use it for medicinal purposes. Okay. I know I was talking to Avery one time and she said it helps with anxiety. Maybe that's what Gigi's doing, but she might be doing too much. Like she's high all the time. Like maybe save it for nighttime or special occasions, but she's just lighting up like it's a cigarette.
You're
don't
right.
know. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Claire. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the super sticker. No, you're definitely right. And I think one of the things that, maybe the show and just her background has allotted her the ability to have a nanny that's there for her, there to take care of the baby, and lets her be able to get high. Because I don't know, being a new mom, I mean, I love Gigi, so however you could do it, you could do it. And if I could, I would be like Angelina and Brad, and I would have like 10 nannies.
I mean, Adam, just say it. She's always high. She does it just a little too much for medicinal purposes.
I mean, I don't know.
I'll say it for you. Gigi, slow down. Slow down. I said it for you. But I like Gigi.
Well, fair enough. And before, Sherelle, we get off of the whole Shahs of Sunset topic and we go to our next one, what do you think about Destiny? Is Destiny being just a little bit messy with Reza's marriage and everything else that she's kind of intertwining herself in this season?
I like Destiny. I think she has to be messy for the show. I think that MJ was behind all of that nonsense. I don't blame Destiny. She told her good friend Reza, which she heard, and then she said where she got the information, MJ. And I'm really thinking, I know I'm over talking really quick because I like this show. I don't cover it though. I'm thinking that Reza and MJ are coming from a standpoint from their point of view. They're not trying to understand the other ones. That's what I think.
All right, that's fair.
Yeah.
Real quick, let me just say real quick, thank you so much, Josh, for the super chat. And Sherelle, let's bring in, before we go on to the next topic, let's bring in a few people. We have maybe 2 minutes to get a couple extra opinions. All right?
Mm-hmm.
First, I have to start with, John Victor, how are you?
Hello, darling. Good to see you.
It's good to see you. So, have you been watching Shahs of Sunset?
I have been. I need to catch up a little bit. I'm in the process of moving, so once that's all done, I'm going to catch up with everything. But it's been a crazy season, hasn't it?
It has been a crazy season. And, I know that we're about to get to a topic that I know that you love so much, because people don't know this about us, John, but you and I used to work together in New York, and John actually introduced me to the Real Housewives of New York. So
Did I really?
Yes, because one day I think I served Dorinda. Do you remember? Or you served Dorinda?
I remember she came in with the boots and the coat. She looked fierce.
We worked at Barney's and Dorinda came in, and then actually John served Bethany one day, and she said, "What's good on the menu?" John, can you take this one away real quick?
Oh yeah, I told her about the popo sepia, like the octopus, and I was like, "Oh, it's fabulous." She goes, "Fabulous? That's a big word." And I was like, "Well, I mean, I hope it lives up to your expectations."
Mm.
And then at the end, she slapped the black card down.
Like only Bethany could.
Yes. All right, John. Well, I'm going to go ahead and drop you down. I appreciate you calling in, and I'm going to bring in a couple other callers. Wow, the waiting room is really just building up. I love you, John.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Hey,
all
what's
right,
up, Adam?
Harry. What's up?
Hey.
I'm also going to add in Gio really quick. What's up, guys?
Hey, not too much, but check this out. I want to say this. John is not the only one that served Dorinda.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because you know what? Dorinda drinks so much. I think Perry served her before.
Oh, wow.
Oh, what's your
Hey,
No,
I
man, I
wanna
really want to say, hey, good show, man. And I just really want to stop by and show my support to you.
I appreciate that, and I really appreciate the super chat. You're awesome.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
I love you guys, and I love coming on Sherelle every single week. And if you guys, again, most of you guys are here from Sherelle's World, but if you're not, then we always do a block party, or at least these three will always have a block party. Sherelle, Fridays, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Every Friday.
All right.
I just want to say, Adam, I'm liking what you're doing, man. I like this show. I like the topic. I even watch the Shahs of Sunset sometime. I like Gigi. Gigi be, I don't smoke marijuana, but Gigi be, she be talking. And you know, what's the guy name? The one she was intimate with? You know, the one that he always, with no lips. Yeah, he was trying to. Yeah, he was kissing. He was kissing her in the car. She was like, he ain't got no lips. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got no lips. But they did some stuff when she got messed up that night. You know what I'm saying? It was in that hotel. It was in that hot tub. And some things had happened, you know. But where the drama really hit with that show was when Gigi and what's the dude? The other dude name that he's married to that other guy. When Reza. When Tom when Gigi husband, when Tom went to the house, he went to that house, tore that whole house up. Was like,
yes, he did. He tore the whole house apart. He was throwing the plans.
You know why he did that though, right? Because Reza was like, you had 8 abortions, you had 9 abortions in front of everybody at the party. She was embarrassed. That ain't funny, but it's funny now. Like, they ain't gonna ever be able to get back like close how they used to be. Cause once the rumors and stuff got out and they was like that at the party, that right there just ruined their relationship to be as thick as it used to be, like how they used to sit down and actually talk and have dinner together. It ruined it. And it's like it hurt her for him to say that in front of everybody, but she hurt him exposing his business, saying that he was cheating on his husband. You know, like, it's just certain things shouldn't have got out with that couple. I wish them the best of luck, but you know, it is what it is.
The Shahs of Sunset are such a hot mess. I feel like this is almost like a keeping up with the Kardashian brand. Like, it's almost like, I swear to God, and I say this with all due respect against Joe, you know, I say it with all due respect, like, it's almost like the cockroach of reality shows. It's like, you don't kill this show. This show just stays on.
Yeah.
One second. Zelda, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you. I don't know if I'm supposed to call it a super chat or a super sticker, but
super chat. Yeah.
Okay. Super chat. All right, so I'm going to go ahead. I appreciate you guys. I'm going to go ahead and just drop these down real quick and go on.
But thanks, real quick. I just want to give one shout out to my boy on that show. I follow that show a little bit, but Reza is my man. Reza is the man.
Reza?
But Adam, hey, nice seeing you, and we'll see you this week.
All right. I'll see you guys.
Peace and love, Adam. Have a good show, man. I'm supporting you all the way.
Yeah, you're doing an awesome job, Adam. We're very proud of you.
Sherelle, I love you guys. Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, guys.
There you go. See you next time.
All right, guys.
Bye.
I'll see you next Tuesday.
Okay.
Gene Hughes, thank you so much for the super chat on Sherelle's Perry's and Gio's teams and supporting now. That's so awesome. Guys, holy cow, I'm so excited. We just got a special guest in. I don't know if you guys watched the show, but we're definitely going to cover the topic tonight. Bravo's hit series, Family Karma. She's my favorite, and she's definitely not an auntie, so don't get her confused, but she's making big moves in her life. Without further ado, hi, Molly.
How are you?
I'm so good. How are you?
What's up?
Thank you so much for joining tonight.
Of course. I couldn't say no to you ever.
Wow. So if anyone has been living under a rock, Bali is from Family Karma, guys, and she definitely delivers. If anyone is watching this, they know their Bravo shows. So Bali
was right?
Yes. And I have to say, with all due respect, we said this in my interview. I said you were considered the bone carrier. Remember?
I do, and now I know what that means. I like it though. I thought about it even after we discussed it, and I was like, should I have agreed so quickly to that? But yeah, I'm good with that. I'll take it.
Okay, so one of my questions is going to be, would you actually accept the same title? And now knowing what you know and how they kind of edit and
I won't take any other title because I've seen what else is out there now. Oh, are you okay?
Oh, yep.
Did your light just fall?
No, it was. I have a cat, Bali, and she's a psychopath. Please don't ever get a cat.
Adam, oh God, don't worry, I won't. I just tell you, like, forget everything else for a minute. You don't understand. If you've looked at any of my Instagram stories today, for the first time ever in 46 years, I got like some facial adjustments done on Sunday, and I didn't plan on being in public, and I said yes for you because look at how crazy my lips look.
No, you look amazing. What are you talking about?
Swollen. I'm like, can't stop staring at what a monster like this part of my face looks like. So I apologize to everybody here. Come back in 2 weeks and I should look better.
What are you, in a funny house right now? This isn't we're not at the fair. You're not looking in a crazy mirror right now. You look amazing.
And I was like, I don't plan on seeing anybody. I don't plan on doing anything. But I'm like, I'm not saying no to him. So.
Well, I love you so much for that, and I appreciate it. Do you, and again, I always say this, I'm not going to keep all of your time. Do you mind if I just ask you maybe 2 things before I let you go?
Absolutely, anything. Ask me 5 things.
Well, one was, let's see. One was, we wanted to know, have you moved yet to Kentucky to be with O'Malley?
No, I'm still here in Miami. COVID happened. You know, it's just such a weird time to make any kind of plans, especially with like college and school and stuff. But like we went 2.5 months without seeing each other with that initial lockdown and the panic. But now it's like we've seen each other 3-4 weekends in a row and I'm loving it. And then he's coming in on Thursday. I'll be there for 10 days in August. So, but definitely like the move is sooner than later, like I told you.
All right. And then 2, just for everyone who's watching right now, what do you think the biggest adjustment for you going to Kentucky is going to be?
Oh, gosh. Leaving my friends. I mean, my parents live 35 seconds away from me, but I know that I'll see them. And like with parents, it's just like an unconditional thing that is, like that's just a tie that nobody can take away from you. But, with friends, life goes on, right? And things just move on. And so that makes me sad because I have an amazing social structure here. But, my best friend lives in Louisville. So.
Okay, so you're not alone.
No, I've got O'Malley.
All right.
He's got to make sure he's like a big fat Indian wedding at all times. He's just got to bring it like he's at an Indian wedding every day, all day.
Uh-oh, he has his hands full.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, and then I might actually be in Palm Beach in October. So if that's the case and I come to Palm Beach in October.
Oh my God, you have to come stay with me.
If you're in Miami, can I please at least grab you a drink before you go?
Or like 7.
Okay, maybe 10. I don't know.
Yeah, for sure. And come like spend a weekend in Miami and come stay with me.
Don't tempt me with a good time.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Bali, thank you so much for coming in, and I appreciate you.
Thank you for having me. Have fun.
Yeah, thank you. And I can't wait to see season 2 because even though we haven't heard anything yet, we know it's coming.
Well, the quarantine glow up is not for any other reason, honey.
All right. All right. See you soon, Bali.
Bye.
Guys, how awesome was that? Bali is one of my favorites from Family Karma. This is just such a kickoff tonight. I'm so excited. Super Bravo Tuesday. If you haven't told all of your friends about it, you have to. And by the way, I can't leave. Hold on real quick. Angela Lanjanil, 1 second. I have to swipe back up. Angela, thank you so much for the super chat. I saw it. I just didn't want to interrupt. You're so amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I hope you're feeling better. I remember you calling in the other night. You're the best, and you always send me the sweetest comments. So thank you for watching, and I'm thinking of you, sending you all of our best wishes. We love you, Angela. Thank you so much. Guys, let's keep it going. We're going to go on to the next topic. Real Housewives of New York. I have to keep this moving. I didn't realize that we were going to end up keeping so much time. So Real Housewives of New York. I have Alabama Camper back. She's back in the chat room. Hold on 1 second. I actually have somebody else who just asked if they could join in. So let me just tell them yes real quick. 1 second. 1 second. Okay. Yes, you can come in. Perfect, guys. I think you guys are going to like this one, too. Tonight's full of surprises, so I can't wait. I can't wait for this. So we're going to talk about Real Housewives of New York City. It was crazy. So Elise called in. So we get to see Elise turn into Erica later this season, and she said most likely on next episode. So I can't wait to see that because a lot of you guys underestimate Elise because while she might not be running as a full-time housewife, make no mistake, she was running Wall Street. And I think one's a little bit more important than the other, with no disrespect towards the Housewives because I love the franchise. That's obviously why we're all here. But it has been a crazy season. I actually have some notes right here, so I'm not going to miss anything. Note number 1. Hi, guys. Hey, everybody. Go ahead and pile in. Alabama Camper, hi. How are you?
Hi. How are you?
I'm great. So, Alabama Camper, will you go ahead and just join me in here while I go over the list of points for Real Housewives of New York?
Sure, absolutely.
And if you'd like to chime in at any time, please, I want this to be interactive, so just go ahead and say whatever you want. I don't care.
I do want to say something. I love Elise. I love her. Everybody said she was a boring character, but I don't feel that. I really like her. I think she's going to be relevant, and she is relevant, and I like her a lot. So I
couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
I don't mean to cut you off. I get so excited when I'm talking about Elise. I get really excited, and
yeah, I like her a lot. I think she's just gonna make waves with some people here soon. I feel it. It's gonna happen, and although she's sweet and kind, she's gonna be put off by a lot of the crap that everybody gives her. So I feel that it's gonna happen.
All right.
Yeah.
So Alabama Camper, let's go over our little micro points real quick when it comes to Real Housewives of New York City. I don't even know how to, after my cat knocked down the thing, I don't know how to get in here, so I'm going to be comfortable with you guys. Cheers, everybody. 135 people in the room. How sick is that? Wow, it just went down to 131, so cheers to you guys for the 4 people who just went up. Rude. Don't let the door hit you. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
They might have taken a break. They'll come back.
Yes, they'll come back. So micro points, let's go through it. Andy actually called in and did an interview with the Kyle and Jackie O show. So the Kyle and Jackie O show, they're from Australia. And when they asked Andy about the drinking for Real Housewives of New York and how kind of out of control it's gotten this season, Andy said, yes, it's been nuts and it's something that they're going to be addressing. 1 second. Marta, thank you so much for the super chat. You're amazing. Wow, guys. Everybody thank Marta. Thank you, Marta. I'm actually going to get thanks, Alabama Camper, for thanking Marta. I'm going to get a little thing that it's going to be like a little applause thing. Actually, I'll work on it. I'm going to work on it right now, actually, so don't worry about it, guys. It's going to be... Anyways, I'll work on it. So Real Housewives of New York, he said that he was going to go ahead and address that, but we have yet to see him address it, so hopefully he's going to do it on the reunion. I'm not too sure about that. And then after that, let's talk about Ramona, because I think that she might be pushing herself out of the cast, and indirectly. We see that she's trying really hard to get in with the other women. And when I say get in, I mean get in with the storylines. I don't mean necessarily like she's actually trying to get in where she fits in. And that means a friendship. She's not trying to make friendships. She's actually getting in by bringing in Missy from Luann and Tom. It was Tom's ex, Missy. Then she's trying to get Leah kicked off. And then she's ignoring Elise. It's one thing after another with Ramona. And I love Ramona, but I don't know what's going on. Actually, I was about to say Bahama Mama. I'm missing Bahama Mama tonight. I don't know where she's at. I don't know. Shout out to you, Bahama Mama. I'm about to bring in Bassinet, Alabama Camper. Do you mind if I bring in one other person to chime in?
No, sure.
All right. Real quick. Mary, thank you so much for the super chat. Love the show. Where are the fur babies? Also, as soon as I figure out how to call, I promise I will. Mary, you're amazing. Thank you so much. The fur babies are locked in the room with my fiance because they always make so much noise. And as you just saw, when Holly called in, my cat knocked over the mic. So that was really annoying. I don't want to deal with that. That's all. So, guys, without further ado, Bassinet.
What's up, guys? What's going on, Adam?
All right. So, Bassinet, have we been watching Real Housewives of New York at all?
A little bit. You know, when I get the spare time, I love the Bravo shows, and I love your channel, man. I mean, I love how you cover everything on Bravo, not just one specific topic. So thank you for your content, Adam. It's great. Hi, Alabama camper. How you doing?
Hi, how are you?
Good, you know.
Hanging
So
in
go
there?
ahead, Adam. Tell us what's going on here.
1 second. Tammy, thank you so much for the super chat. We appreciate your love. Thank you, Tammy. We appreciate the support for the channel, and we see you, Tammy, so thank you. Okay, so real quick, Bassinet, Alabama camper, I want to talk about Real Housewives of New York. This season, it's a little bit of a shakeup, and I'm almost thinking that maybe we need a cast shakeup. I'm not quite too sure, but there's a few people who are kind of getting, their stories getting a little bit old. I don't know if you're watching, but Luann keeps talking about the same cabaret. Then we have Tinsley we finally kicked off, unfortunately. Like, again, I don't want to be the rude guy, but it's time to start bringing in people. We have Single Dorinda. Single Dorinda's drunk, and she's like, I ain't getting
Love
much.
Dorinda. Love Dorinda.
Oh, I love drunk Dorinda.
Ramona?
Not even just Dorinda.
No. Don't Ramona.
No Ramona?
No Ramona. No. She's
Can I just say, with all due respect to anybody who's watching this, I drive a $30,000 vehicle. I don't know if you guys are watching the news, but Sonia just got a $75,000 face and neck lift.
Yes, and it didn't do her any good. It still looks the same.
What are you talking about didn't do her any good? She looks amazing.
Like, don't, you know, she still looks the same. She still looks the same.
All right.
Like, have the wrinkly neck. Have the wrinkles. Who cares? What are you trying to do? I don't understand. Who cares?
Stephanie, thank you so much for the super chat. You're amazing. We love you, Stephanie. Guys, let's keep it going. Alabama camper, I don't know if I agree with you on that. I think that she is absolutely incredible, and I think her face looks amazing. Actually, I think
$75,000. You could do a lot.
She had a Morgan family yacht. Okay, it doesn't $75,000. That's the cost of the smart toilet in her master bathroom. I'm sure.
Probably, yeah. So gold fixtures and the toilet.
I am excited about Elise and Leah's new friendship that they're starting to make, and I don't know if you guys saw this. And again, I don't get into the drama because I like to maintain my interviews and make sure that I get them. I love getting these interviews, and I don't like to talk crap about these people. But Elise and Leah did a live, and we just met Elise. For any of you guys who didn't know who she is, we just met her. Elise and Leah just did a live. Donna Guy, thank you so much for the super chat. You're amazing. Hi from Australia. Hi back from Los Angeles. Elise and Leah just did a live, and Leah said that Ramona has to go number 2 when she's having sex with a man.
Ew.
Which is the most awkward, uncomfortable. It makes me not even want to. I'm so awkward right now. My face is getting red, and this isn't just from standing by the jacuzzi, if you know what I mean. Like, this is awkward.
Maybe she should be promoting suppositories or something at some point in the.
Alabama camper, what is a suppository?
So she doesn't have to go number 2 when she's having sex. Like, why would you even talk about that on the show? It's gross.
Mary Cleary, thank you so much for the $2.99 super chat. You're amazing, Mary. We love you. Don't mean to interrupt you, Alabama camper. But I do have a question. When we're talking about Real Housewives of New York, and I guess we have to speed this up a little bit just to make sure everybody can get it in and watch. We still have over 100 people in the room. How exciting, guys. And I still have this little applause machine that I'm working on. I'll get it figured out. Don't worry about it. But I do want to talk about Luann and Leah. We see them make such, I don't want to say, we see them very eccentric on the show on Real Housewives of New York after they're drinking, and now they're not drinking. Do you think, Alabama camper or Bassinet, do either one of you guys think that being on a show like Housewives, like that would push you to drink more?
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. It's a lot of stress, you know. I mean, there's a lot of pressure from the community and people that they're always judging you. You always got to be on your P's and Q's.
Okay.
For sure. For sure.
Alabama camper?
It's a cop-out. It's a cop-out. They just want to drink. They want to have fun. They want to party. They want to have a good time.
I mean, how can you not drink when you're in the best places in the world? You know, like, how do you not?
When you have the money and you have the fame.
I think you're both right. that actually calls for, I don't know, maybe we should ask the audience, how do they feel about what you're saying? Right? Audience?
Part?
I think most of them can agree on that.
Oh, they're happy. Look at that. Everybody's happy. Okay. I'm getting a real machine because that was the worst thing that I've ever tried in my life. I swear, Alabama camper, bassinet, I'll never do that again.
What were you doing?
I was trying to put on a laugh machine. That way we could have a fake audience because I wanted this to be more like the Ellen Show, not like Up and Adam's YouTube channel. But guys, again, I love the support, and I just wanted to make this more interactive for you. Stay on the line real quick, unless you have somewhere to go. Sometimes this bassinet guy, I don't know if he looks like he has somewhere to go, but make sure you keep it real and stay on the channel. You know what I mean?
Well, hey, check me out at Bassinet Fishing on YouTube. That's BASS, the letter N, net fishing. Hey,
do you have a YouTube channel?
I do, and that's the YouTube channel. Adam, I appreciate your time. I actually don't have a whole lot of battery left on my laptop here, so I'm going to get off here. I love your content. Good luck with the rest of the show. Thank you very much for having me on the show. And it's good to meet you, Alabama camper. You have a great night. Thank you, guys.
Bassinet, real quick. We want to make sure everybody follows your channel, guys. Follow him at Bass in Net. It's a fishing channel. Can you at least make sure that you go ahead and comment that in the comments below? That way, everybody can go ahead and follow your channel, and we don't miss anything that you're posting.
Nope, he froze.
Or not. So don't post anything. That's totally fine too. We don't need you to post anything, Bassinet. You were a great guy. Actually, do you have a reaction? You want to have a staring contest right now? You look like you're not going to blink. Okay. Anyways, guys, I think he's not going to blink, so let's go ahead and drop him out. Mary, thank you so much for the super chat. This is amazing. This is for the fur babies. Maybe next time they will behave. Keep up the great conversation. I doubt my fur babies will behave when it comes to going to the restroom indoors or outdoors. They always behave, but when it comes to the fact that I'm filming, none of them seem to behave. So I don't see that happening. Let's keep it moving, guys. We're going to go into the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Alabama camper, have you been watching?
I actually haven't watched the last couple episodes because I've been doing a lot of camping, so that's my excuse.
How ironic that you are Alabama camper and you do camping.
Yes, I know. And I'm from California. That's even crazier, isn't it?
My mind is blown.
I know. But
okay, so Alabama camper.
I haven't been watching it, but the last time I watched it, Kyle was getting a little,
Go ahead.
Crazy. Kyle was getting a little crazy, I don't like who she's become, honestly. I kind of think she's trying to be Lisa, and Lisa was actually a lot nicer than Kyle has become.
Well, what do you think? Because anyone who knows this channel knows that we have there's certain things that we can and we can't talk about. So, what do you think about Brandi Glanville? Are you excited to see her joining back onto the Housewives?
I can do without her. I mean, I like her. I don't have anything bad to say about her, but I think she does stir the pot when it comes to the show, and I think that she does bring some kind of substance to it. And they gotta beef it up a little bit because everybody's getting so boring on the show, so they gotta kind of bring somebody in there and make it happen. And who else to do it but Brandi? Because Brandi will spice it up. She'll spice it up for sure.
Well, and I'm curious, you have to know about this, Alabama camper, when it comes to the whole thing that's going on with Brandi and Denise. Do you in fact think that they had a threesome with her husband, Aaron, or do you think that Brandi is lying to get back on the show?
No, I think it happened. Happened.
Let's see what people are saying. Okay, I know everyone is saying that Erica Jane is a part of the Bad Girls Club, but I'm holding out for her. I think she's surveying friendship and keeping her friends close and her enemies closer. Kyle needs to go too. Okay. Mo stepping out on her. Gina. Bye, all. Have a good night. Tammy, bye. Thank you so much for coming in, and thank you so much for the super chat. You were amazing, Tammy, and we love you. Okay, I think it did happen too. Ooh, Sissy coming in. I don't believe Brandy. Adam, Brandy is not joining the show. She is a drunken mess who was being used, and now they tossed her out, and she is poor. And there are no poor people on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, which Brycat61, you're not wrong. There aren't poor people on the Beverly Hills, but she does make for good drama. Actually, I have to bring somebody else in here because he almost felt like a little bit of our panel tonight, and now he feels like a little bit of this weird little awesome YouTube family that we have. So let's bring him back in. Bassinet, his computer must be charged. She's charged. Someone's recharged. Bassinet's back. What do you think? Have you been watching Gravely or no?
Man, I'm sorry, guys. My laptop died on me. I got my phone now working, so we're good. Sorry about that. I look like an idiot in front of all you guys with the screen freezing. It was stupid. So I apologize about that.
No, you didn't look stupid. You look like you gave us a still. We were auditioning you for Wilhelmina, but we liked you coming by. Anyways, let's comment on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. What do you think about Brandy?
Man, Brandy's great. I don't want to touch base with, I don't want to be conflicting stories with everybody else. I don't want an argument, but you know, everybody has their opinion, you know, so let's just keep it to that.
Well, and guys, I don't know if you've heard anything about this reunion, but we know that when it comes to any Real Housewives reunion, it's always messy. It's chaotic. It's crazy. It's all over the place. But apparently, this reunion for the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills is not so much, and the reason being so is that Denise got a cease and desist. So what that means, if you're not familiar with the cease and desist, means that now Brandy can't talk about their throuple, their threesome, having sex, going down on each other, nothing like that. It's all off. It is not a no-holds-barred conversation. She can't bring anything up or she will be sued. She'll lose that pretty house on Mulholland and everything that comes with it. And when I say pretty house on Mulholland, I mean that's everything. This is Denise Richards. You can't F with Denise Richards. Alabama Camper?
No, I wouldn't mess with her at all. You know, she used to be with Charlie Sheen from One. He was, you know, all about,
Crazy.
You know, I personally think that Denise Richards, I think they did hook up. I think stuff did happen. I think
I just think she wasn't expecting her to come forward with it.
She didn't, but it did. It happened. And
right.
Now, you know, it is out there. And, you know, Denise Richards has smaller, I think they're smaller children, aren't they? Or are they in their like teens?
She has
now?
some teenagers.
Yeah. But I think that she's, you know, was a little embarrassed by it all. Didn't expect Brandy, but why wouldn't you expect Brandy to open her mouth? Come on. Brandy she's all out there, man. She just wants the fame, the glory, and the paycheck. So
but I don't think that Denise was expecting Lisa Rinna to throw her under the bus, and that was a big problem this season.
What? Lisa Rinna is the first one that'll throw you under the bus.
But Lisa Rinna's been her friend for 20 years. That's Denise's point. And we just got a statement from Garcelle here recently where Garcelle, who we're loving, she's one of the newest housewives for the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Garcelle said that she's disappointed in Rinna because she didn't showcase herself like in the 20 years. And she's disappointed in the reunion.
Well, you keep your friends close and your enemies closer. So, you know, I feel like that.
I agree with that completely.
Yeah,
yep.
like I just really feel like Lisa Rinna. I don't know if you can trust her, really. I don't know. I wouldn't tell any of my personal thoughts to her personally, but I mean, that's, you know.
No, they feed on the gossip, you know, and that's what makes great television is the drama.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It is what it is.
Well, I do a recap of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills that I post, and it's posted for every Thursday because the show comes on Wednesday. And I also go on Sherelle's World every morning at 11 a.m. PST. When I say every morning, I mean every Thursday morning. Not every morning. It's 1 day a week, not 7 days a week. So 1 day a morning, and we recap the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. But guys, let's keep it moving because I don't want to keep you guys all night. Again, we have to keep this under an hour, and we're at 43 minutes. We still have 125 people in the room, and I need a glass of champagne, or at this point, I'm going to be like Gigi from Shahs of Sunset with the CBD. All right, guys. So let's go on to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. So I'm actually super excited about this. Alabama Camper Bassinet, have we watched any of the Atlanta Housewives?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, I've watched it.
So do we know Nene Leakes?
Oh, yeah, Nene's my favorite.
Okay. So
That's the
have you met
See, I
Giovanna?
don't like her. I've watched some of it, but I don't like her.
I love Nene.
Have you met Giovanna?
Huh?
No.
No.
So Giovanna's crazy, and when I say crazy, I mean in a good way. I just did an interview with her yesterday. She's so awesome, and she comes in and she has a great hit single called Queen Bitch. I can't say it because we're on YouTube, but that's what it's called. And she comes in, she calls it Snakegate. So I think we're gonna see a cast shakeup this season on Real Housewives of Atlanta, and I would love to see Giovanna come in. Actually, I want to see if anybody will call in else on this too, just to join us, Alabama Camper and Bassinet. I love having all of you guys on. Hold on, let's see. People are chiming in. Hate Nene, love Giovanna. Kinsey, I don't know. I'm actually, I'm a big fan of Giovanna. I would never say that I hate her, but I don't know if I. Oh, wait. Oh, I just read that backwards. Love Giovanna. Okay, so I love Giovanna too. Hate Nene. I don't hate Nene. Rinna is nobody's friend. Remember, Lisa V brought her on the show. Look how she turned on her. That's a fair assessment, guys. What's the tea in Atlanta? Claire, we're getting to that. Oh my God, I'm gonna watch that. Watch that. Lots of thunder and lightning. Kara, my dog is freaking. Great job, Adam. Bye, y'all. Thank you so much, Gene, for coming in. Let's see. Oh, we have a few extra callers coming in. Guys, first let's bring in Angela. Hi, Angela. How are you?
I'm better, thanks.
How are you feeling?
Much better.
Good.
I love you, Adam, and I think you're doing a fantastic job. And I look forward to. I missed you this morning. You didn't broadcast this morning.
No, I wanted to save it for the Super Bravo Tuesday.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I was here, but you weren't.
Oh, no. Well, I promise you I'm going to be there tomorrow, so even if it's with you and me, Angela, we'll both be there.
Someday I'll actually show my face.
Yes. I'm inviting you to show your face anytime you'd like.
I am in bed all the time with my stroke, so I am not fit for the camera. But anyway, we didn't want to talk about me. We want to talk about Atlanta.
Yeah? What do you think? So do you think we should bring on Giovanna to Atlanta?
No, I think Giovanna is too thirsty, and Nene needs to come back. I can't see there being an Atlanta without Nene. She is Atlanta. Those few seasons that are the season that she was on Broadway or whatever.
When Nene was on Broadway.
Yeah, it was boring.
Yes. Nene left, and when Nene went on Broadway, it was boring. But now they're supposedly saying that she's going to be getting her own show on E. It's not just going to be any show. They're saying it's a game show, and I don't know because she has a 7-figure paycheck when it comes to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. So I don't see her walking away from that. I'm confused.
Yeah.
I mean, Angela, do you think she's going to walk away from the 7-figure paycheck or no?
No, I don't see that.
No.
I see, though, there's rumors of 2 new housewives.
Oh, 2 new housewives?
Yeah. And
awesome. I hope Giovanna's one of them.
Well, no. They named them on another site, and it wasn't Giovanna. I can't think of them right now, but Richie Sky had and Sherelle spoke of them today.
Oh.
I watch you and Sherelle religiously. And I wanted to get on here with Sherelle so I could thank her for bringing you to us.
Well, thank you, Angela.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't have I have a whole lot of time on my hands. What everybody has been experiencing with the COVID, that's my life. Like I binge watch shows and I don't get out anyway. So you guys keep me entertained.
aww. I get.
We love Angela.
I know, and Angela, I'm an emotional, sappy person. You're gonna get me crying on here because I'm excited about people.
And then I won't tell you my whole story.
So, well, I appreciate you coming on, Angela, and you've been amazing. And just even calling in and showing your support. I mean, I love every like when I wake up to your comments, it just makes me so excited. So you say that it's exciting for you to watch. You know, it's exciting for me to hear from you. So thank you so much for just even, I mean, chiming in. I love hearing from you.
I love being here.
Oh. Well, thank you, Angela. And I think real quick, before we get on to the next topic, I think I'm going to just go ahead and jump Debbie in real quick. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Stay on, guys. We're going to jump in Debbie real quick. Hi, Debbie.
Hi. Great show tonight.
Oh, thank you so much.
Hi, Debbie.
Oh, Debbie, Alabama camper. Do we remember each other?
Hi, Bama Camper. Hi, Bennett.
Hi, Debbie.
Hi, Angela. Lots of love to you.
Aww.
Debbie, do you have any words for Real Housewives of Atlanta or Real Housewives of New York? Do you have anything to kind of chime in on?
Well, first of all, excellent freaking show tonight. You brought my favorite, Elise. She's really growing on me. Yeah, I was one of those people who didn't like her at first, but I really love her. And Bali is my favorite non-auntie. So that was wonderful. So, but yeah, Housewives of Atlanta, like, I think it was Sherelle who said that she is going to be announcing she's not coming back tomorrow. Someone announced it earlier today, and they leaked the 2 new housewives.
Real Housewives of Atlanta?
Yeah, I don't think Nini's coming back.
No, see,
I don't.
I talked about this. So if you guys ever catch me on Sherelle's World, I talked about this with her. I don't ever see Nene Leakes coming back in a friend capacity.
Right.
But also, Debbie, I understand when you have the money, cool, great. But I did cover this topic yesterday in my Join Me Live for the Morning 5 at 10 a.m. PST. A little insert there. I did cover this topic yesterday, that what does a reality star actually do once reality hits, And Nene, with no disrespect, Nene before she was an exotic dancer, and then she got into the Housewives after being, married to Greg for a while. But I know that she can act and do these other things, but this is still a 7-figure contract for filming for 6 months. And
we're assuming that she was getting the 7 figures. If they were only offering her a decreased role as a friend, it was going to be a decreased purse as well.
You think they would pay her?
She has a huge ego. And
I agree.
Yeah, and I think that's what, do you remember a few weeks ago, she and Candy were going back and forth regarding pitching spinoffs to Bravo, and she was saying Candy gets all of them. Well, she was insinuating that Candy gets all of them, but nobody listens to her pitches. I think she's been trying to pitch Bravo for a very long time to get a spinoff, and she hasn't hit the right idea yet that they would say, okay, here's a show. But I also think that's why she's getting the other shows. You notice that she's going to a sister network, E, that has the ability to pay her. She has a few other things in her pipeline that could possibly replace her salary on Housewives. And then she also has the boutiques, but I'm not sure if they're open during the pandemic, but that's another source of revenue Would she like to have everything and Housewives as well? Yes.
But
But I think she's been trying to find other revenue sources just in case this fell through.
Nene doesn't open herself up enough to have a spinoff.
Yeah, you just can't depend on the Housewives as your one and only paycheck, because you could be flavor of the week today and next week you say the wrong thing and you're out.
Yeah. Well, and there were a couple people who had a few good points in here. Nene was a friend of the show season 8, though. That makes sense. Sherelle said Nene will announce it tomorrow. If Sherelle said that, that's true, which means we need to watch Sherelle's show tomorrow. Nene is not being offered a new contract. She was offered a friend of the show. Now she wants to sue. I don't know. That's interesting. Candy got paid more than Nene last season. That could be true because she has I mean, and in all fairness, it's just like bringing Denise Richards on. She got paid more than the other housewives because she had the backing of being Charlie Sheen's wife, a Bond girl, and everything else that she had under her name. Let's see. Karma is a B for Nene. V, you're out for it. I just can't believe Real Housewives of Atlanta has had the same cast. It's almost a decade. That's not necessarily true, Kenzie. But no. With that being said, guys, we only have 4 minutes left, so I'm going to keep everybody on real quick, and I'm just going to announce something really big for tomorrow's Morning 5. Join me live for the Morning 5. This is probably our biggest topic for tomorrow, and we didn't get to discuss it tonight. It's Below Deck. And have you guys been watching Bassinet, Alabama Camper?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do we know Chef Kiko, guys?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Aww.
Okay.
Amazing.
He's gonna be
I
on
love
tomorrow.
Chef Kiko.
So, guys,
Oh, I
Chef
love
Kiko,
him.
we're about to watch him get canned.
Oh, man.
So, yes,
man.
and I hate to be the bearer of bad news with my bad sunburnt tan. I hate to come with both of those negative elements to the story. But Kiko gets canned, and Debbie seems to know her Bravo stuff. So, real quick, Debbie, do you have any idea who might be replacing Kiko?
I have to admit, I haven't watched Below Deck since I think season 1. So I feel bad for Kiko, though. No one should lose their job during these times.
My vote's for Chef Ben.
Angela?
That British chef.
Chef Ben.
Oh,
It's
Ben.
not Chef Ben.
Yeah, she wants Chef Ben.
Actually, Angela, have you been watching Below Deck?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know? Okay, so Angela, since you've been watching Below Deck, you know that it's a female-driven season, meaning that we have a female chief, female bosun, and a female captain, right?
Yeah. So is it Anastasia?
Nope.
So we're gonna put a female chef?
Nope, we're not putting a female chef. We're actually bringing. So what people don't know is Malia White has a boyfriend, and he's a yacht chef. So we're kicking. We're bringing in Malia White's boyfriend because obviously she didn't have enough drama, or else producers wouldn't have done that. Because I thought Chef Kiko was doing a great job, but obviously we gotta shake SHIT up. Can't cuss. We're on YouTube, but you guys feel me.
Well, Kiko, if I had a boat, he could cook on mine. So
Alabama
he can cook on my camper if he wants.
Yeah.
I'll take that
I
invite.
love Chef Kiko. I love him. He's so sweet and kind, and he's such a good guy.
One bad charter.
What was that, Angela?
He only has a one bad charter.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
And it was with them. It was with everybody who was super specific about vegan and vegetarian.
Yeah.
You're right. Well, we're gonna have
he's
to talk
getting
about
a bad end of the deal, Adam.
I liked his dynamic with Hannah. Like he was Hannah's buddy.
I'm curious to see what's actually Angela. I'm curious to see what happens with Hannah because I love Hannah. I've had an interview with her. If you watch my channel,
I did. I saw that.
Okay, perfect. She's amazing, but I think after speaking with her, we watched her check out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Well, she's having a baby, right? So she's like ready to
She
be off the
doesn't want to
boat.
leave her baby.
Yeah,
well,
she's done.
let's wish her luck with her baby. And I think that's it. Actually, YouTube is gonna kick me off for my out of timeness. So thank you so much, Alabama Camper, Bassinet, Debbie, Angela, all of you guys for calling in. This was such a fun Super Bravo Tuesday. And you guys really helped make it so much more special. Join me every Tuesday at 6 p.m. PST. Bassinet, are you there?
I'm there. Hey,
All right, I'm dropping you down. Debbie, are you there?
Yep.
All right.
Good evening.
Angela, are you there?
If you are, I'll be.
Okay, Angela, and then don't forget to catch me tomorrow morning. I'll wake up with you tomorrow morning.
All right.
All right. And then, last and not least, but Alabama Camper, thanks for coming back. Are you going to be there tomorrow?
Absolutely. I wouldn't miss a show. I love you.
I appreciate
You're
that.
the
And then are we
best.
going to see? Wow. Hey, don't
And
blow
I
up
love
my
Sherelle too, by the way. I love her. She's great. So
thank you.
love you guys.
I love her too. And then we're going to see you next Super Bravo Tuesday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And if you're on the East Coast, because you're in Alabama, 9 p.m.
Alabama.
We'll see you then.
Yes, absolutely. Have a good night. Bye, everybody.
All right. Bye, Alabama Camper. Thank you.
Bye.
Guys, how much fun was that tonight? So what a fun show. That was my first Super Bravo Tuesday show, guys. Wow. So we had Elise call in, we had Bali call in, we had Alabama Camper, Angela, we had Bassinet. If you guys haven't followed him, make sure you check out his channel. He went ahead and spit it out there for us. It's at Bassinet, BASSNNET. Make sure you guys follow him, guys, the same way you're following me and the same way you're showing love. We all need it for our channels. We're all trying to do the same thing. But again, guys, thank you so much for joining me for Super Bravo Tuesday at 6 p.m. We're going to do it again every Tuesday. I'm so excited. I'm like mumbling my words. But every Tuesday, guys, I'm going to bring different Bravo celebrities for you guys. That way we have special guests, we have special call-ins, we have different people, and we can all engage together. It's going to be so much fun. So with that being said, make sure you guys don't miss me tomorrow for my Join Me Live for the Morning 5 at 10 a.m. All right, guys. Bye. And most importantly, for you, bye, Jolene. I wish I had outro music. Bye, Jolene. 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 Okay, bye. Bye, guys.